I miss the good old days when you didn't have that much to pick from.
Hey folks, welcome back to Broketv123. I am your host, Rome. This is raw and unedited, unscripted, and unsponsored. So we're talking about online dating. Can be very, very scary stuff. Can also be very, very exciting. Depends on who you are and how you look at it. I have met some nice girls on there before. I have met some really weird, I don't want to say bad, but I'm just weird girls on there before. I look at dating way differently now. I'm 47 now. I did online dating like 15 years ago, or somewhere around there, something like that, 15 to 20, whatever. And I look at it like totally different now. Why?
Look.
I guess because you get to a certain point in your life and you don't care anymore. And certain things like that, whatever. So before I would be like if I went on there and I saw somebody and hey, how's it going? My name's Rome, and my interests are blah 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 blah. What do you like? And not trying to be nasty or anything. I'm just talking like, hey, I like going to the beach, going to the mountains, and I like hiking and all that stuff. And everybody does all that. They all say the same freaking thing. And sometimes you think it might be a freaking robot. Well, guess what? They found like 10,000 robots on there on some of them sites. They're all fake. I remember one time I'll never forget this. I seen a girl on there and she looked really good, like hot fire. And instead of saying anything to her, I decided just to read her profile and everything. And she said, I will not respond to hello, hi, how are you, anything like that. And I'm sitting there going, and through my mind, I'm sitting there trying to think of like, what am I going to say to her? Like a billion things are going through my mind at the same time. I'm like, Well, anyway, I think she was probably a dude. Like she was like a guy posing as a female. I knew a guy who did that one time, and I was like, dude, shame on you, man. That's wrong. And he explained himself why he did it. He's like, dude, I'm just doing this. I'm not playing around. He's like, I'm doing this to seriously see what guys say to women out there. I was like, I didn't know if I was mad at him for doing that after he said that, or if I'm like, dude, this guy's a genius. I'm like, But anyway, the one I was talking to, I never said anything to her, by the way, because she was either a dude or she was a pro. You know what I mean? Wink, wink.
Oh my God.
So she was probably like, if you was going to say anything to her, you'd be like, $100. Yeah. I would never do that, ever. I'm sorry, I have good morals, people. Although I wanted to so bad. Just to see what she'd say, But anyway, it's probably an undercover cop. But anyway, very, very scary. But I did meet a girl one time that she would she'd be like, hey, let's go here. let's go there. And everything. So I'd meet up with her.
Oh my.
We wouldn't do anything intimate or anything like that. I kissed her a couple times. That was it. I'm not a prude. Don't get me wrong. Come on, man. Come on, people. Last time I checked, yep, still got a pulse. But I was trying to be a gentleman like I always am. I know they say nice guys finish last, but I'm like, hey, well, at least they finish. You know, I'm not going to treat a girl like crap. I'm just not going to do it. Where has that ever gotten anyone to treat somebody like crap just so they can do stuff with them? No, I'm sorry. If a person is that messed up in the head just to get with somebody, or vice versa, whichever, I ain't worth it to me. I can tell you that right now. This is stupid. No. So, but anyway, I was seeing this girl, and it turns out I was the other guy. I didn't know it for like I want to say it was a year.
Oh my God.
Anyway, because we would go out to, you know, she'd be like, oh, let's go here, let's go there, you know, whatever. So I mean, she was like my date, going to certain places and everything, and you know, and we curl up together and kiss, whatever, blah blah blah. Well, turns out she had been with this one guy for like years, and I heard they got married. I don't know what the truth is in it or not, but that's what I heard. So, you know, I hope she's good. You know, pray for her. Amen. But anyway, so anyway, online dating is very, very interesting. Let's just put it that way. Scary, exciting. If you ever done online dating, I would love to hear your stories. You know, let me know in the comments. Yeah. Because I'm sure I don't have the best stories. Some of them are pretty exciting, but I'm sure there are way more exciting stories out there. Keep it G-rated. You know, don't be nasty. There's a way to tell a story without a really good story without being, you know, nasty or anything like that. But I have several more stories to tell you, or whatever. I wish so much that I could name drop. Man, can you imagine how many views I would get? Maybe. But no, I don't want to name drop or anything. But if you know who you are and you're watching this, then you know. But I hope that everybody I've ever gone on a date with or whatever, I hope that none of you are watching this. And if you are, no, I'm just kidding. Let's be adults. All right. Anyway, I'll see you on the next video. Right? I'm your host, Roman. Thanks for watching Broketv123. See y'all.